This evening is an update on the quadruple homicide investigation in southern Idaho. Aspen Shumpert talked to family members of the suspect who feel the killings that he's accused of committing could have been prevented.
Yeah, Morgan and Brian, Benjamin Naylor's daughters say that their father has struggled with his mental health for years, and 4 years ago they asked law enforcement to take away his weapons. New details about 56-year-old Benjamin Naylor, the man arrested for last week's quadruple homicide in south central Idaho. His daughter, Kayla McCarr, tells Channel 7 in a phone interview that her father struggled with his mental health for years and suffered from schizophrenia. She says when she learned what happened, she was frustrated because in 2021, she tried to get her father help following two alarming incidents. The first was when Naylor entered Minidoka Memorial Hospital claiming there were bugs on him and demanding immediate medical attention. When told to wait, McCarr says Naylor flashed a gun at hospital staff before leaving. Within the same few weeks, Naylor called 911 saying his mother, who he lives with, was poisoning his food. In both cases, Rupert police told McCarr officers responded to the calls and asked Naylor if he was a danger to himself or others. Naylor said no, and officers moved on, she says. McCarr tells me, quote, they should have seen clear signs of delusion, and instead, nothing was done. After the two incidents, McCarr says she contacted Rupert police with two requests. Take Naylor's weapons away from him and help get him admitted to a hospital for mental health treatment. McCarr says she called Rupert police twice during this period and each time received the same answer, quote, if he's not a danger to himself or others, there's nothing we can do and he has the right to keep his weapons. 19 states have red flag laws that allow temporary gun removal when someone possesses a danger, even without a criminal conviction. Idaho is a state that has chosen to not enact these laws. And under Idaho law, unless someone voluntarily admits themselves to a hospital or is deemed an immediate danger, there's no legal pathway to force mental health treatment. McCarr says this is a failure to the community and the people who suffer from an illness. Naylor's family shortly after got him hospitalized on their own. Naylor seeking treatment for about 2 months before being released. McCarr says he remains stable and on medication for nearly 3 years. But over recent months, McCarr wasn't sure if he was still taking the medication. We have also learned that Naylor is a member of a Christian sect, what the FBI calls the 2x2 Church. As 7 Investigates previously reported, the organization is facing an FBI investigation into widespread global allegations of child sex abuse. McCarr tells me the family grew up in the religion and Naylor was still attending, but her mom, her sisters, and herself have been out for 12 to 15 years. Reach out to both the Rupert Police Department and the prosecuting attorney in this case about the previous encounters Naylor had with law enforcement. They tell us they cannot comment at this time because of the ongoing investigation. We have submitted records requests for these details as well. Naylor has a hearing in Minidoka County tomorrow for a motion hearing to redact or seal records and redact victim names in court documents. His preliminary hearing in Cassia County, scheduled for later this week, was canceled because he has to undergo a competency evaluation. Morgan and Brian.
Yeah, Aspen, I'm sure this is just an impossible time for the victims' families as well as for Naylor's family with him accused of this. I know you talked to his daughters over the phone. Was there a reason they didn't want to speak to us on camera?
Yeah, I think they're a little shy about going on camera, but open to it in the future. They felt it was still important to share this story and share his history as we're learning more details about that.
And of course, with no red flag laws in Idaho,
yes,
only some escape can be done prior to situations like this.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Aspen.